Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be bringing you a what's on my iPhone video. I just kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit and give you guys a little bit more of lifestyle content, a little bit more of a look into my life kind of video. I'm definitely not planning on doing these videos a lot, but I actually recently ran a poll on my Twitter asking you guys what video you would want to see next. I did like a chatty get ready with me, 2 other makeup related videos, and also the what's on my iPhone video in the poll, and what's on my iPhone actually won by a lot. And I just thought it would be fun to kind of change things up a little bit. And also, since I got the iOS 11, I believe there's actually the new screen recording feature, so I figured I'd give that a little test run and we'd insert it in the video as well as I'm talking to you guys about what's on my phone. Also, bear with me if this video is a little choppy or rusty. I've never filmed any type of video like this before. Like I mentioned, I literally only film makeup and beauty videos, but I really hope that you guys enjoy this video and what's on my iPhone anyway. And without further ado, let's just get on into it. So I'm just gonna scooch over just a little bit because I think I'm gonna be inserting the screen recording here. If the screen recording doesn't work out, that'll be really awkward because I'll just be sitting to the side for no reason. But hopefully this works. I'm gonna start the screen recording right now. Okay, so this is my lock screen right here. It is a picture of me and Brandon. We actually went to a Subway Series. He is a Mets fan and I'm a Yankees fan. So as you can probably tell, that definitely gets interesting in our relationship, but the game was really fun and I just love that picture of us, so I made it my lock screen. So when you unlock my phone, this is the first thing that you are seeing right here. This is my home page. I didn't get rid of a lot of the apps that come with the phone, and I like a little bit more of a full app screen. So even if I don't use all these apps, I just like them to kind of like take up space. I know that's so weird. Also, if you hear construction outside, I'm really sorry. That's been going on like all morning, but I really wanted to film this video for you guys. So like I said, this is my first page of apps, messages, calendars. I have my photos here as well, lots of selfies, lots of thumbnails, lots of stuff for my videos. As you guys can tell, I have my camera. Let's see, next row, I have my weather apps. The Hudson Valley weather is more of just like a local weather, kind of a little bit, it's more like correct because it's like my local weather, so that's what I like to use. Clock I use constantly. I didn't think I would use clock as much as I would, but I just have a lot of places here because I like to just know the time around the world in different places. My alarm, I have a bunch of alarms. My bedtime app, if you guys don't use the bedtime app that comes with the clock, I really recommend it. I find that I've been being able to time how long I'm going to be able to sleep has just been better for me. It tracks your sleep history, and you could also choose like a lighter wake up sound. So like if you just have an alarm set on your phone, it's going to be like that really loud and blaring sound, but the bedtime app inside the clock gives more of like a lighter wake up option, so it won't necessarily like jump you awake. It's one of those sounds that like starts off light and then gets louder and louder and gradually brings you out of sleep if you're like a kind of person that likes to wake up like that. Reminders has definitely saved my life. I use reminders for everything. I have reminders for appointments. You see I have to get cash for a tip for my nail appointment tomorrow. Just everything I've used reminders for, and they literally save my life. Notes is another thing that I use pretty often. Let's see, here I have my Christmas list on here, but if I like have like a YouTube video idea, I'll throw it in my notes, or just anything I have to remember. I use notes a lot. iBooks, I don't really think I use. Do I have any books on here? I might have like samples and trials of a book. Okay, so I have some stuff on here. Speak was a really, really great book. I had to read that in my junior year of high school for a project, and it's a really great book. If you haven't read that by Lori Halse Anderson, I highly recommend you do. It's definitely a little bit of a deep read, but it's really good. So I just keep it on my phone if I ever want to read it because I don't have the physical copy of the book. News is something that I definitely like to have on my phone as well. I feel like our generation always gets their news on their phone or online or social media. I don't really watch the news, so I'll just go to news whenever I want to know what's going on. FaceTime, iTunes Store, App Store, contact setting, calculator, just basic stuff as well. Voice memos. Here I just have some extras. I have my transfer app for AT&T. Find My iPhone, some other boring stuff. WhatsApp I really like for like group chats. I have a family group chat going on there. Right here I have my finance app. Chase is my bank. Square Cash and Venmo are just like to send money back and forth. I find especially in college, people go out, or like, I mean, I don't really go out, but I just felt like Venmo was very popular. I actually had never heard of either of them until I got to college, but they definitely seem to be the most widely formed payment methods in college between students, if that makes any sense. PayPal, I used to get my Depop sale money when I sell something on my Depop, and I also use PayPal for when I get my Ebates refund check. If you guys want to use Ebates, I definitely recommend it, especially if you're like a heavy online shopper. You will get cash back, like a percentage of your purchase from shopping online. I'm not gonna lie, if you use my code, I will get a bonus, but I believe that you guys will also get a bonus once you make your first purchase. So it is definitely something awesome to look into. And also, I have this tip calculator because I'm seriously terrible at calculating tips when I go out to eat. So let's say my bill is like 20 bucks and I want to leave like 15%, then it'll be like a $3 tip. Like, I'm really bad at percentages. I definitely would never be able to do that in my head, but I just found that that app has been really helpful. Next, I have my navigation folder because you guys know I'm in the city and it definitely takes a lot to get around sometimes. So I have the maps that comes with the phone, but I definitely just prefer Google Maps, to be completely honest with you guys. I just like it a little bit better. I also have Uber, Lyft stuff. Those are like the car services if I want to get a car. I also have this bookmarked here. This is the MTA map. This is literally just a map of the city, and it shows you like the train lines that go, like where they go and the stops and the different directions that the different train lines go. Also for the MTA, I have the bus time, so it'll just let me like track the buses if I ever need to take a bus, or I can track the trains like going in and out of Grand Central. So City Mapper is another app that I like to use to kind of get around the city. I'm still getting kind of used to it. I still love Google Maps, but I love City Mapper in the way that it's literally meant to get you around the city, whereas Google Maps can get you anywhere. So let's say I want to go to the Museum of Natural History, like I have right here. It'll tell me the subway routes. It'll even tell me how much it is, and it'll even tell me that an Uber is 10 minutes and that it'll cost approximately $14 to $20. So it's just really detailed and it's really good when you're getting around the city. And then I also have the New Jersey Transit app, just because this is another method for me to ever travel home if I needed to. I have Google Maps, like I said, and then at the bottom I have phone, Snapchat, Safari, and Spotify. My Snapchat is private right now and I only use it for like my friends and stuff, but if you guys really want a Snapchat for Jackie Ann Makeup, definitely let me know. I'm just not sure how many people would actually like follow me on it. Now onto my next page of apps. This is where it gets a little bit more exciting. I hope that first page wasn't too boring for you guys, but the first one that I have right here are my social media. So of course I have Facebook, which is my personal Facebook, and then I have my Instagram. And here's my Instagram. It is at Jackie Ann Makeup. You guys should definitely make sure you're following me. Like I said, I really want to interact with you guys more on my social medias. I just post a lot of pictures of makeup looks, makeup products, some pictures of me here and there out and about in the city, but not many. So you guys should definitely go follow me there. Also, I do have a Twitter as well for my Jackie Ann Makeup. I'm not super active on my Jackie Ann Makeup Twitter. I try to be, but I'm definitely more active on my Instagram. I think I only tweet on Jackie Ann Makeup maybe like once a week, but when I do tweet, I literally like binge tweet all in one night, a bunch of tweets. I definitely go on a lot of makeup brands and a lot of YouTube brands on my Twitter, so if that is something that you guys want to see, you should definitely go check that out. Makeup Social used to be like a thing, but it doesn't even work anymore. It was basically like a Facebook for makeup. I have my Bitmoji. I love Bitmojis. I'm definitely that friend that uses Bitmojis like all of the time. I'll show you guys my Bitmoji real quick. So here's my Bitmoji. I mean, I don't know how much she looks like me, but I think she's kind of cute, right? I have my Time Hop. I'm sure you guys know what Time Hop is. That allows you to like look at your tweets and photos and stuff from like years ago. I have Messenger, Find Unfollow, which is like an unfollowers tracker for Twitter, and then also which is something that I've really been wanting to share with you guys. This is connected to my personal Instagram, but that's okay. I'll just show you guys anyway. So basically, this is what my feed on my personal Instagram looks like, but you can pretty much see how a photo is gonna look before you upload it. So here are a bunch of selfies that I just took. So let's say I wanna upload this selfie right here. I could see how it's gonna look on my Instagram feed. You know what I mean? But then I could be like, oh, I like how this one looks here instead. And you can kind of just like move it around and kind of build your grid however you want to and just see how it looks on your feed. My camera's dying, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of rushing. But next I have my editing apps. I have Square Ready. I used to like to put the white bars on my videos, on my pictures, I mean, so that's why I have that. Flipagram, Moldiv, PicMix, Fonto I use to watermark my Jackie N makeup pictures if my face isn't in it. Square Ready for video, Boomerang, and Facetune. Oh, also Visco or VSCO. I don't post pictures on here, but I use this to edit a lot of the pictures that I post. As you guys can see right here, here are some pictures that I have. Like I edited this one on here that goes on Jackie N makeup. I don't edit my pictures like heavily. I just put like a little bit of a small filter. But other than that, I don't even put a filter. I just kind of adjust the brightness, the contrast. I never like whiten my teeth or really like change the shape of my face or make myself look skinnier. On Facetune, literally the only thing that I do, like on this picture, I literally had like a zit on my chin, like right over here. And that's the only thing that I did on Facetune to take it away. Next up, I have my shopping, Sephora, Etsy, Ulta, a bunch of things. If you're in college, Unidays is really good. There are a lot of student discounts. Retail Me Not has the coupons. Amazon, my favorite website ever. I get everything off of Amazon. H&M, Ebates, like I was telling you guys, definitely make sure to check that out. And Groupon. I don't find myself using Groupon a lot, but if I just want to like do something, I just like to see what's on there. Here I have my YouTube folder, which has my YouTube, obviously, my YouTube Studio, which just lets me like see my analytics, lets me manage comments and stuff like that. This is the Canon camera connector, so if I did, I could like make my phone a remote for my camera and kind of access it from there. AdSense is how I manage my YouTube payments. I do get a payment off of YouTube, and that is just how I manage like the different payments monthly and when I'm actually getting the full payment. I also have CartCam. I actually did a little bit of a sponsorship with them. They reached out to me and wanted me to make some reviews on some of my favorite products. So I did that on there if you guys want to check that out. I look like such a baby. They're so old. They reached out to me and wanted me to make some videos for their app. So that's what I did. So I have that there. And then I also have Depop, which if you guys aren't following my Depop, you definitely should. I'm constantly posting like makeup and clothes and stuff at a really decent price if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff and checking that out. Of course, again, my Depop is just at Jackie N Makeup. Here I just have some stuff to do with school that I'm not going to go too in depth with, just a lot of apps to check my mail. I have Indeed Jobs, some Google apps, and then I also have some entertainment apps. Netflix, of course, I love my Netflix. I watch Netflix on my phone a lot, actually. Pandora, I don't use too much because I'm super obsessed with Spotify. Skype, Periscope, Chrome. Again, not a lot of things I use too much, but I just like to have. Music, I don't use the music app that came with the phone. Spotify, Shazam, I love. 9 times out of 10, if I don't know a song that's playing, I will use Shazam because it'll literally guess the song in like 5 seconds and tell you what it is and like send you directly to add it to your Spotify playlist or your Apple Music or to download it or something like that. House Party is like a multiple way video chat. At Bat is an MLB app. If you guys know me, I'm definitely a huge New York Yankees fan. I have a lot of games on my phone and I don't really play a lot of them, but I just like to have them if I'm bored. Food Street I do really like. You can kind of just like have your own restaurant and you have to like grow your own crops and raise your animals and stuff like that. It's definitely like a simulated world kind of thing where you own your own restaurant, but I haven't been on it in a long time, but I'll just show you guys my restaurant real quick because why not? I also have Restaurant Dash, Heads Up is super fun, and a bunch of other games that I don't really play that much. Here I have some food apps. Yelp, I just like to look up reviews in places in the city. I have Starbucks. Dollar Slice is so helpful. I love myself a good dollar slice, especially in the city. I mean, look, it's like literally just an app of all of the dollar slice places you could possibly ask for in the city. I have my Buffalo Wild Wings rewards, and then I also just have some food delivery services. And lastly, I just have my lifestyle folder. I have Duolingo because I was trying to learn like a little bit of Italian. P-Tracker tracks your period, definitely really helpful if you're a girl. Influencer, I don't use yet. I'm kind of a little bit confused on how to use it. I know a lot of people get sent stuff on Influencer, so I kind of want to see if I could get a little bit more into it, but I'm kind of a little bit confused. I have to play around with that a little bit more. And then I just have a countdown just because I'm not gonna lie, when me and my boyfriend were long distance, I would put a countdown until I could see him again. And then also I have Sky View, which is actually really awesome. Sky View kind of allows you to see where the different like stars are and like the planets are and stuff like that. So if I hold my phone up like in this direction, it says Saturn is like up straight in front of me that way, and that's Mercury. and there's the sun and stuff like that. So it's just cool. I like to use it especially at night. It looks really cool because it's kind of like augmented reality. It'll kind of show you like what the sky looks like in real life, and then it'll put those things on top of it. All right, you guys, so that is going to complete my what's on my iPhone video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I totally forgot to mention in the beginning of this video that I just have the basic iPhone 6 in the space gray, and I do have a case, but it's honestly really far and I don't want to go get it, but it's just like a wallet rose gold case. I will have it linked down below for you guys. But again, I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what was on my iPhone. If you did like it, definitely give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before you leave because I would love to have you here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye!